Welcome to Elm Street, merch available now on sourkidsmerch.com.
Sour Kids Productions.
Yo, what's up? Yo, welcome to Elm Street. I'm your boy, I'm your host, Money Elms. What is good? First and foremost, salute to all my viewers, all my subscribers. Thank you for the likes and everything, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all. That's how we start the show, because without you, I ain't nobody out here. So, we're gonna keep it rolling, keep it moving. And I got a good show for y'all tonight, man. I got a good person I call a friend in the studio tonight. And in case you've been under a rock, my boy's been here before, you know what I mean? But, certain circumstances, some of the archives got deleted, the lost tapes. So we're going to take it back, you know what I mean? And bring them back in as it never happened, man. Let me bring in the one and only Two Coat Syndicate. U-Dog, what's good?
Too cold. We back, baby. Elm Street. Appreciate you having me back, dog.
Hell yeah, man. Like I said, man, due to certain circumstances, the first interview that we ever did, unfortunately got deleted.
Right.
So, it's only right. I was like, man, you know what? Somebody hit me up on I think it was Facebook, and they were like, say, man, you need to interview U-Dog, Too Cold. And I was like, man, in case you don't know, he's been on the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just bring him on again. You know what I mean? So,
yes, sir.
To give you your flowers, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you, man.
You've been out here on the grind for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna get into all that, here in a little bit, and we're also gonna be playing one of your videos at the end of the interview, and let people know, everything about Too Cold.
Too Cold, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But like I said, man, I'm glad you came back, for a part two, or should we call it a part two, or
part 2 Cold? Let's go.
2.5.
Hey.
Hell yeah. So, man, I don't know if you heard, Ryan Garcia's been trending, something about, first this video came out, surfaced up, that where, I guess, he got hacked, his phone got hacked, his social media accounts, and somebody created a video where they're running around, some house, and, supposedly there was some foul stuff being said on there, rest in peace, Ryan Garcia, and this and that.
Oh,
so it kind of threw a little people off, like, what's going on. And then later he came out with a video where he addresses, what's going on. That his phone, got hacked, his social media accounts, and, he's not able to, link up to any of his, bank accounts and all that,
right,
sort of thing. And so, a lot of people were concerned about dude. Is he having one of those breakdowns? Because not too long ago, remember,
he had one before.
Yeah,
I remember that.
There was, he was scheduled to fight,
yeah,
and I don't know where the fight got canceled, and later on he popped out and said that mentally he was going through some things, and
right,
and so I wonder if this is something similar to what happened before.
Could be. I think he just has like some like mental issues at times, breakdowns and stuff. Maybe I try not to get too much into it, too deep into it, but also with him being a Latino and stuff, I'm a fan of boxing, and I know he's like a badass. I don't know if you could cuss on here or not, but
yeah.
He's a badass boxer, what I'm saying, and I've been trying to keep up with his career a little bit. So, it's pretty interesting, like some of the stories that are going on, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like pretty crazy, as a matter of fact,
I mean, speaking of crazy, then he busted out, and I don't know if it was an interview. I just got to hear just the audio clip.
Right.
Where he's homeboy's talking that he was tied up, and they took him to this private club called the Bohemian Grove.
Right.
You know, so it's like a compound, you know, in the woods out there in northern Cal.
Right.
And supposedly only the elite are part of this club.
Right.
And, you know, he's speaking some crazy shit, talking about, you know, he was tied up and he was forced to watch, you know, some of these elite people, you know, having sex with children.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Like some demonic type shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I was like, is that what it takes? You know what I mean? These, you know, these folks, you know, they want you to belong to a certain, I guess, social club or elite. Or,
right.
You know what I mean? And some of them, you know, they say that you got to go through certain rituals, you know, to make it to that next level.
Right. You know, that's a whole different world, you know, that if I think it really depends on, you know, the lifestyle you're living and what path you're taking, you know, and if you're living that wildlife, you know, maybe it's going to kind of stray you a little bit to that area, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you just got to fly straight, man.
But I wonder if they're doing that because, you know, homeboy, you know, he's real open with his religion, his Christianity.
Right.
And, you know, he's always putting that out on the forefront.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
So I wonder if, you know, it's, you know, he's getting attacked for it, or I mean,
the devil attacks, you know, those who are a threat to his ways, you know what I'm saying? And if he's, you know, following God's way and, you know, trying to do good, of course, the devil's going to strike even harder, you know?
Yep.
So you just got to stay strong and.
Oh, yeah. You know, especially, you know, when you have the spotlight on you like that, you know, I could just imagine the pressure and everything that just comes with it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I mean, I ain't had a big taste on fame, but the little taste that I did get, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, wow, this is a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? If you're not careful, it can really suck you in like this, you know?
Yeah.
Like easily, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be focused and stay disciplined and make sure you're aware of what you're doing and what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because it can suck you in, man. There's a lot of temptation out there, you know? And if you're not careful, then, it's easy to get sucked in.
Yeah, well, hopefully dude's all right and, you know.
He ain't
going through some mental breakdown or something like that.
He seems like a smart dude and he seems like, you know, he's trying to follow the right path, you know? Once I hear, you know, like, once it starts getting to that, you know, like straying off, like I try like to, you know, not to focus too much. And because it gets tempting. Like when I heard about all this stuff he's going through, I'm like, oh, I want to look it up, you know, but I'm like, nah, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to leave that alone and focus on my path. You know what I'm saying? And of course I'm trying to stay, you know, where I fly straight and, you know, if you fly straight, you last longer. And that's why I'm sitting here with gray hair on my chin and still in the game and still talking about what I'm talking about. And pursuing what I'm pursuing, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. But
so prayers to him though, man.
Yeah, man. No, most definitely, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's all good with whatever he's going through and hopefully he gets past it, man.
Yeah.
But sticking on the same page, boxing, did you hear about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, bro?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. And I think it's here in D-Town, right?
Is it? I don't know, man.
I could have swore that's what I heard. That you know, there's in Jerry's World.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like something like that. It's not. I don't see it as good or evil. It's just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on that. You know, it's just straight up entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, people trying to make their money. You know. Tyson's an OG, you know, he's what, 50-something, 60, whatever.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul's an up-and-coming, you know, wannabe boxer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just for fun. I see it. It's just for fun, you know. It's just a circus show.
Hey, but I don't know if you got to see that exhibition fight he had with Roy Jones.
I saw clips of it, man.
Hey, Tyson look cold, bro.
Yeah, Tyson still got it. I mean, he's an OG, but you could tell like he still got the you know, the training and experience, of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not no regular. He wasn't no regular boxer. You know, he was like one of the best to ever do it. You know, And and Jake Paul, he's more of a entertainer. Period.
I mean, I give it up to Jake Paul. He's a smart entrepreneur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
I dig it.
I don't agree. With because I'm a boxing fan.
Yeah.
And real boxing. I watched the greats like Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oscar in his prime.
Yeah,
even Tito Trinidad. all them. All them greats, man. And so I feel like sometimes he's making a mockery of the sport.
Some would say that.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, it's like you want me to take you serious, you got to fight some real boxers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because apparently you're coming out as like you want us to take you serious as a real boxer.
Right.
So
like if
get
that's
in the ring, hey, don't get in there with some washed up. I'm not saying Nate Diaz was washed up, but
he's not a boxer. Yeah, he's a UFC fighter. Yeah.
And that's been a lot of what he does. He'll fight a lot of UFC fighters that are no longer now.
Kind of like goes around. Like he doesn't go straight. Like to the
even when
world.
he fought what's his name, Fury. He was
fought Fury.
His not Tyson Fury, but I think it's his nephew or his cousin, something like that.
Yeah,
and Duke, knocked him down. He won.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Deuce, to me, I don't consider him a boxer either. Fight somebody with a name.
Go fight Canelo or go fight Pacquiao or so,
somebody that's what they do. That's what they train for.
Right.
When UFC is totally different, because it looks like they still want to throw kicks,
Yeah.
So,
I wish they would. I wish Nate Diaz would just pop. Put him to sleep.
Right. Man, I was really rooting for Nate Diaz when they threw down.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm excited to see Tyson. You know what I mean?
It'll be a fun fight just to watch. Like I said, as long as you look at it as entertainment and not as, like real, just watch it for fun, man.
I don't think that fight is gonna go.
Who do you think he's gonna win?
Tyson, bro.
Tyson gonna whoop him.
He's gonna eat him up, bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I've been waiting for.
I think that's what everybody wants, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at least the OGs probably want Tyson to, put him to sleep. But I'm sure the younger generation, the Jake Paul fans.
I bet he won't fight Anthony Joshua. He had a fight today. Man, he whooped the socks out of this dude, bro.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, the fight just started at boom.
Damn. First round or what?
Nah, I'm not sure if it was the first round. I just got to see the highlight.
Right.
But as soon as, they came out of the corner, boom, striking with, man. Yeah. Hey, the homeboy got up thinking he was going to go again.
Yeah.
Hey, that dude like totally collapsed after he hit him, bro.
Okay.
Kind of just like crumbled, like kind of like a building coming down.
Yeah.
But in slow motion, bro.
Ooh.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, see, he won't fight nobody like that.
That's real boxers, though.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Real boxers.
That they're actually professional boxers right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, get your money, get your bag. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
which is what he's doing. He just finding different ways of getting.
But now
back.
he's taking it to the next level. He's actually becoming a promoter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Okay.
He when was it? Just about a week ago, maybe 2 weekends ago. Can't remember, but he actually, instead of him being the headliner, he was like, co-headliner.
Right.
But then
card.
Yeah, but then because it was that female boxer, Amanda Serrano.
Okay.
She was supposed to fight, but they supposedly, something happened. She got injured and she wasn't clear to go on.
Right.
So but I don't know. I think I don't know. Certain things just don't, fishy. Because if you already knew she sustained some type of injury,
right,
you should have just called it off, or let the public know.
Yeah.
Because it was in Puerto Rico and it was packed, bro.
Oh shit.
But then he came out and said, everybody's getting a full refund and.
Oh damn. Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? Only the people that actually showed up to see the fight know if they really got a refund.
Right.
But
But I can't. I don't hate on Jake Paul though. But I think he's cool. Like it's dope everything that he does. You know, and he's just an entertainer and more than anything, he's a manifester to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he just gets these ideas and
he took advantage of the situation. You know, homeboy got that opportunity and he created something with it. And, you know, he didn't just, you know, absorb those 15 minutes. Right. And was like, oh, fuck it. And let it expire and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, he got his 15 and some.
Yeah.
So, you know, on that aspect, hey, get that bag.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't hating on that at all.
And that's all he's about. He's just about getting the bag.
Yeah.
One way or another. And hey, do you, man. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, hurting yourself, then do you, man.
Yeah. Hey, so, but I'll be looking for that Tyson fight.
Yeah. When is that? When is it going to be?
You know what? They just announced it a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's new. This
is new. So I'm pretty sure, you know, who knows? Because, you know, Jake Paul, you know, it's not like he fights every year. You know, his fights are every 2-3 months.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure he's already started. They're both probably already training. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's maybe here in the summer.
Yeah. Well, it's around the corner. I know that.
And if it's in Dallas, I'm one trying to make it, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know, like I heard on the radio, they were saying, you know, it's Tyson. You know, it's a GOAT.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't never seen Tyson fight in real life, you know, in person.
Right.
You know, that's a totally different beast.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
You know, it's just like watching, you know, LeBron James. You know, one thing is watching him on TV.
Yeah.
And one thing is actually being at the arena.
More like watching Michael Jordan or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
The GOATs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That'll be interesting to watch. Mm-hmm. Fun to watch at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, speaking of basketball, you know, the Mavs are doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing good, man. I mean, they did have a little bit of a losing streak recently, but they won last night, man.
Oh, yep.
And I got to watch it with my sons, man. So I'm glad they won last night. They got a cold team right now, you know what I'm saying, with Luka Magic,
Kyrie.
You know what I'm saying, our new players and everything. Then we just got to keep building our chemistry you know, with the new players. And
not too long ago, Jason Kidd came out and was like, you know, the team just needs to communicate.
Yeah, that's part of chemistry, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
communicating with each other.
Hey, whoever's to blame, hey, call them out.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, like that, you know, you'll learn, you know, if it's the rookies that are creating these mistakes or whatnot, hey.
I don't even think it's the rookies, man. And like me and my sons were talking about it yesterday. It's like, you know, there's one player in there that maybe we need to consider, like, you know, like, and I hate to say it, you know, because, you know, he's an OG too. You know, he's been in the game, but like he hasn't been very consistent with the Mavericks. And, you know, we need somebody more consistent, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be Mr. Hardaway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's kind of, you know, he's, I don't know if it's the pressure, but it kind of reminds me of, what's his name? The bearded dude? He's in the Clippers.
Oh, you talk about Hardaway?
Yeah, James Harden? Yeah. Like he disappears in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
You know, overall throughout the season, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You know, he's good.
Right.
You know, produces them numbers. You know, but when it comes to the playoffs, I mean, he disappears, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're getting the play. I mean, because the playoffs are around the corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're right around the corner, man.
So I don't know if, you start getting the jitters, I was like, oh shit. Cause, once the playoffs begin, it's a different animal.
Yeah.
Everybody turns it up.
Right. And I think some of these rookie players probably like stand a better chance than some of the veterans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you got to give them a chance,
Cause right now, they got the 8th seat right now as it stands.
Oh yeah.
My Lakers, they're back down on the 10th spot.
Did you say your Lakers?
Yeah, my Lakers.
Oh,
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, but I'm still a Mavs fan.
Already.
You know what I mean?
Already.
So, I root for both. You know, when they play against each other at the end, I was like, hey, well, my team won.
Yeah.
No matter
Whichever
who.
team.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
can't lose.
So I don't lose.
Already.
You know, but that's what it is. And if the Lakers ain't in the playoffs, I got to root for my Mavs.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's how I roll.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people might not agree with me, but hey, it's me, bro.
Yeah,
You know
you're entitled to whatever you want to do, man. Already.
Exactly. I don't tell you how to live y'all's life, so don't tell me how to live mine.
There you go.
But yeah, bro, I'm excited. You know, the playoffs. They're gonna be pretty good, bro. I could see Milwaukee being a threat. With what's his name? I forget his name. Dame Dallas.
Yeah.
That was a good trade. Them trading him to the Bucks.
Yeah.
But at the end, I want to see the Dallas Mavs or the Lakers.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Yeah.
So
Mavs.
I say, yeah. Gotta represent.
Luka and my boy Kyrie Irving. Yeah, that's a dynamic duo right there, man.
Hey, so what did you think when you heard the news that Cubans sold part of the team?
That was unexpected, but times change, people evolve, and it is what it is, man. I've been keeping up since before Mark Cuban, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I used to work security back in the days for the Mavs back when they were in the reunion arena, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Before even Kid came in to play with us, man, as a rookie, man. So yeah, I've been keeping up for a while, man, with the Mavs, man.
Wow.
Yeah, big Mavs
I did
fan.
not know that.
Yeah, heck yeah, I go way back. So
I have this theory that the reason why he sold part of the team was because of that. So the lady that bought part of the team, she has some casinos out there in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also owns that land where the old Texas Stadium was, the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
She owns all that land over there.
Over there in Irving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rumors is that she's trying to, get the state to pass, the whole gambling deal. Now we could, you could pretty much gamble online,
right?
Stuff
right.
like that. Before there was laws against that, you couldn't.
Right.
But now things are changing up. And one of my theories is that the reason why Mark Cuban sold her part of the team was, so she could rub shoulders with a lot of the people out here in Texas.
Yeah.
So she won't be such a the new person in town.
Yeah.
You come in with familiar faces.
Plus, there's big money in Texas, so it's a good opportunity, I'm sure.
It's, how that saying goes. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Who you know, yeah.
So hey, and then Mark Cuban's been, there's been also rumors that he's been trying to get into the casino business.
Oh wow.
You know, and there's been a lot of stuff happening in the city. Even Choctaw bought the old Texas Rangers stadium.
Oh, okay.
They're also a casino out there in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Choctaw. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and so I'm just thinking that this lady, she's she's a billionaire. Hey, she's a billionaire for a reason.
Yeah.
She's playing chess.
Yeah.
She's positioned her pieces in the right
Monopoly.
place.
Yeah.
And boom, checkmate.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we have casinos in Dallas, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey,
they're gonna open up Dallas.
Yeah. But it's not too far from us with Oklahoma and Louisiana. So I know a lot of us go over there to gamble.
And it's the same thing with the whole marijuana business.
Yeah.
The whole cannabis.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I was telling somebody, I was like, there's a CBD shop in every other corner now, bro.
It's crazy to see the billboards, everything nowadays,
But
wow, you never saw that growing up.
Hey, but to me, it's almost like is the people that had first dibs in the business once it passes.
Right.
Once it passes, hey, who's already there?
Yeah, who's been there?
They're gonna just change the name.
Yeah.
They're already kind of like a dispensary already, because they sell what is it? They kind of do sell bud, but it's the THC levels are real low.
The legal amount.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's only a matter of time till
it's a matter of time.
They pass it and boom.
Yeah. I've been predicting it for a while too.
Your
Ever since it started in Cali and Colorado, I'm like, okay, it'll be here pretty soon. Give it some time.
Oh yeah.
And we're getting already like pretty close to it. I see the difference, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, all kinds of things are happening, a lot of movement. And hey, pretty soon, next thing you know, the music's coming back to the city.
Yeah.
Because even back in the day, we used to have record companies out here in the city.
Right.
And they long gone.
Yeah.
But, certain things could bring certain things back to the city.
Opportunities.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all for it, man.
Yes, sir.
If Hollywood wants to come to Dallas, hey, Dalwood in the building.
Shout out Whataburger for sponsoring my drink today, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And Crown Apple, by the way.
Gotta give them the plugs.
Compliments of Elm Street, too, by the way, you know what I'm saying? So
it's the least I could do, man.
Already.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get to know our guests, man.
Yeah.
So Too Cold, let them know where you from, bro.
You boy, the big UDOG, Too Cold, Dallas representative. To be more specific, East Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised. Been in the game for a minute.
We're in the East.
We from Grandview Street, man. So if you're from East Dallas, you know where Grandview's at. A lot of people know us from there.
Yeah.
Grandview and Lindsley, but of course, I moved around all around the D, you know what I'm saying? From Oak Cliff, North Dallas, I've been everywhere, but
the East is
mainly
home.
raised in the East, that's where I went to school and
What schools did you go to?
I went to elementary, I went to Lipscomb, junior high, I went to J.L. Long. High school, even though it was for like a year or two in the same grade, 9th grade, where I dropped out from, it was Woodrow Wilson, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to all my people from the East, repping, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how did you get involved in the whole music?
Oh man, I've been in the music since little kid, to be honest. As a kid, I went to Mexico, raised by my grandparents over there for a while.
What part of Mexico?
It was Atlisco, Puebla, to be exact. You know what I'm saying, which is by Mexico City. DF. So being over there, I was influencing, to a lot of Spanish music. Vicente Fernandez, and Pedrito Fernandez, and I thought I was like Mr. Singer over there, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Mariachi and all that. So really, it started over there, you know what I'm saying, just doing a little talent shows and stuff out there as a little bitty kid, So once I came over here, it was like a whole different world, and that's when I got introduced, to R&B, Smokey Robinson, and Michael Jackson, Aretha, all that kind of stuff, from my mom. She listened to a lot of K104 when I moved over here. And that kind of, I guess, started my whole influence into the hip hop scene, you know what I'm saying? Once the hip hop scene hit Dallas, I was like, whoa, what is this, kind of blew my mind seeing like the movie Beat Street and Breaking. And Breaking is what really got me into the whole music scene, Before I was even a rapper or anything, or whatever, I started off as a breakdancer,
Yeah.
I was pop locking and all that, not breakdancing. I was a little fat boy, you know what I'm saying? But I started the whole pop locking thing back in the days. from there, you know, it took me into the DJ life, you know, which was in my teenage life. As a kid, I was into breakdancing. As a teenager, I was into DJing, you know what I'm saying? That was what got me more into like a business side of music where, you know, money was involved, you know, the whole DJ thing. Then after that, of course, you know, after I guess you could say mastered the DJing, I was like, okay, what else is there for me? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I discovered rap, and I was like, I think I can do this, you know? I think I could write some lyrics and get on stage, and, you know, I tried it out, and that's really what I've been doing most of my career as far as music goes, more like rapping and all that, you know? Although lately I've been doing a lot of DJing, I'm back to my roots, you know what I'm saying? Because right now that's where the money's at for me, you know? But my main passion has always been, you know, expressing myself through music, you know, writing lyrics, getting on stage, you know, radio, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, just love it, you know what I'm saying? Until this day, I mean, look, I'm this old and I'm still into everything, you know, from rapping to DJing to promotions to anything music related, you know, I'm pretty much there, you know? Yeah. Loving it, man.
Living life.
Till my last breath, man.
So talk to us a little bit about your toy drive, because I know it's huge out here in the city. And I mean, as a matter of fact, I remember your first one.
Yeah.
You ever had out there in the East.
Yeah, it was in East Dallas, the first one, man. Yeah, I didn't even think it would last this long, to be honest. I was just like, hey, you know what? Let me do something back for my community. Started doing, this is what, like my 13th, 14th annual, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 15, 16. What is it, 16? Yeah. Dang. This past one I just did was my 16th annual. So next year will be my 17th annual. But, you know, I just felt like, especially after all the havoc I caused in my community, I felt like as I was getting older, you know, it was time for me to
give back,
change my ways and give back, you know, and kind of redeem myself, you know, and especially because I love kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're our future and stuff. So it just felt right doing something for the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially where I come from. That's why I started off in East Dallas, because, you know, that's where I'm from. And, you know, I felt like it was a good way for me to give back to my own hood, you know what I'm saying? But since, you know, it's gotten bigger and bigger, and, you know, now we're able to help, you know, a lot more people than we used to, you know. We raise a lot of toys, you know. We've done a lot of stuff with Toys for Tots. And I love it, man. I'm enjoying it, you know, and it feels good. It's a good deed, you know, and I encourage everybody to help somehow, to give back, you know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling, and you put a lot of smiles on kids' faces, man.
Yeah, because, I mean, I've been, like I said, since day one, you know, I watched it grow, you know, to where it's at right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got some major sponsors as well when it goes down. You know, I've seen you had In-N-Out over there, right?
Yeah, we had In-N-Out Burger the past 2-3 years. Shout out to JR Huerta, you know, Nina Jules, you know, the whole team for coming together, you know, because I don't do this by myself. You know, I'm not going to take all the credit. It takes a team of people, you know, to make it grow and be as big as it is. And shout out to them, you know, for doing their part and giving back as well, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to take that moment to shine light on that, because, you know,
Thank you, man.
I see you doing it, and, you know, it's always just good to see people that are giving back to the community.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, that's, you know, one thing that, you know, I plan to, you know, eventually, you know, giving back to the community as well.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And so, yeah, man, salute to you on that.
We also do our annual Halloween events, which I think we've done like 8 annual already, 8 or 9.
Is it Trunk or Treat?
The Trunk or Treats, yeah, man. So, you know, Nina Jules, you know, leading that movement, you know, along with the Tuco family, and also JR, you know what I'm saying, Huerta, helping with that as well. Man, those are very successful events, you know what I'm saying, where lately we've been having like couple of thousand people, you know, or so show up to these events, and we have a lot of vendors that come out and give back as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a group. it's just everybody coming together to give back, you know.
Like a family event.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a domino effect, you know. We start something and it involves a lot of people that come together and help out and make it happen, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's
Yes,
dope.
sir.
You know, hopefully, I'll come by and show you some support.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir,
because
man.
like I said, it's one of the biggest ones in the city. So
Yes, sir.
you know,
We definitely need Elm Street in the building, man.
yeah. Well,
So-
we'll stop by. You know, show some support and
Yes, sir.
you know, and be part of it, man. So but back to your music career, man. I remember back then you did a lot of collabs with a lot of different artists.
Yeah, yeah. Mainly a lot of local artists, you know. I like, you know, collaborating with people, you know, in my area.
Yeah.
From Dallas to Fort Worth and stuff, you know. So yeah, I got a lot of OGs that even new school. I like, you know, I listen to a lot of the up and coming. I mean, I'm not like deep into it, but I try to keep up as best as possible, you know, and just stay involved in the scene. I know it's evolving and you know it changes, you know. So
you got to give me your top 5. New school and old school.
Top 5,
Yeah.
new school and old school.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to be in any particular order. I mean, unless you want to put 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't be able to put them in order right now, man. But I mean, of course, as far as old school, I mean, you got a lot of them on your wall as it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see UGK. You know, I'm a big, of course, Pimp C, but big Bun B fan. You know, and of course, Tupac. You got to give it up to Tupac. You know, who else?
Yeah, 3 more.
3 more. Okay. I gotta say, like, as far as like back in the days, a big influence that influenced my music back then was Goody Mob. I love Goody Mob. I think they had a lot to do with like how I rapped and what I rapped about back in the days, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, relating to the streets and the community, and, you know, like from my perspective, you know. So shout out to Goody Mob, CeeLo, and all them. But yeah, I would say UGK, Tupac, Goody Mob. Let me see who else, man. From back in the days, man, so many, man. I like Big Mike too from back in the days.
Man.
You remember Big Mike?
Yeah.
Big Mike. Who else, man? Who was that? 4 already?
Yep.
I think that's 4.
1 more.
Back then. Maybe Snoop Dogg. I like Snoop Dogg a lot, man. He was a big influence on me too.
All right.
As far as, you know, having that street flavor and
yeah. So
and being a pothead like I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for the new era?
New era.
Yes, sir.
Man, you put me on the spot, man. But new era, like one of the first people that come to mind, I like the Mexican OT a lot, man.
Okay.
That boy's dope right there, man. I like his flow and his style and all that.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily my type of content, you know.
Yeah.
But I can respect him as an artist, you know what I'm saying, his hustle and all that, man. So he's up there, man, with the new cats.
The
You know what I'm
sauce.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah. As far as like, you know, any other artists, I mean, I would say like, you know, I like some Young Dolph. I like The Baby, and I like who else you got nowadays? So many, man. I mean, with me DJing nowadays, it's like I play a variety of artists, and there's so many right now, you know what I'm saying? But I guess those would be like my main ones, you know. I like Pooh Shiesty. I know those ain't new, you know what I'm saying? But they're still part of the era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, something like that, man.
Okay.
I try not to get too involved. Even back in the days, I try not to listen to too many artists, you know, because I didn't want me as an artist to get too influenced with somebody else's style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where I could stay original to what I'm doing. But you know, you can't help it sometimes to listen to other artists and be a fan and you know, admire what they're doing as well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you were telling me that you said now you're going back to the roots again, and you've been doing a lot of DJing.
A lot of DJing, yeah.
So how's that going for you now?
Oh man, it's badass, man. I love it. Like I said, it was one of my first loves. So to me, regardless, as long as I'm doing music in any type, shape, or form, I'm a happy camper. You know what I'm saying? So DJing is a blessing right now. It's putting money in my pocket, and along with everything else that I do, it's a blessing to even be able to still be doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no 9 to 5. I don't. This is all I do. It's just music. Music pays my bills. I'm not balling or nothing, but it's paying my bills, and I feel blessed to be able to still do what I do, especially at my age.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm loving it, man. I feel blessed.
Yeah. So do any of your kids carrying the torch for the future?
Thank you for asking. Hell yeah, man. I got my boys. Shout out to all my kids, man. I have 20 of them, man. Nah, I'm kidding, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my kiddos. But 2 of my kids for sure, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Kios and shout out Zayo, those are the ones that are carrying on the legacy right now, doing their thing. They're putting music out. They got their YouTube channel right now, where they're putting out their music on. We actually got a show coming up March 16th at the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And they're going to be performing alongside with a OG, yourself, you know what I'm saying, yours truly. We're going to hit the stage out there and rock them thousands of people that are going to be out there.
Oh, yeah, because the St. Patrick's Parade here in Dallas is one of the biggest.
Oh, yeah, it's huge, man.
You know what I mean? And
it's very
You know
huge,
what they say, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
You guarantee the St. Patrick's Parades, man.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
So shout out Kios and shout out Zayo, you know what I'm saying?
So how does it feel to share the stage with your boys?
I mean, I haven't really got to share it too many times with them. But the times that I have, man, it was like, of course, proud dad moments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially because, I've been doing music, like I said, since I was a kid.
Yeah. So
even when my kids were born and they were babies, you know what I'm saying? That's all they know. That's all they've seen. That's all they've been around. That's all they witnessed. So they grew up being in and out of concerts from me rocking thousands of people at Latin Energy Fest or, or family events, anything, to going to so many different studios around the DF Dub. They've been around all that, you know what I'm saying? They've been around every single step of my career as babies till now. They're grown men now, they're in their 20s, early 20s. So, it's in their blood, you know what I'm saying? So, and not just that, not just because they're my sons, but they're dope, man. They really got some skills. They developed, to learn the trait, you know what I'm saying? And create their own unique flavor, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they don't sound like me, even when they started rapping, of course I'm a competitive person. Even when my kids, I'm competitive, man, you can't rake on your dad, you know what I'm saying? You come on, man, you got to bring it, So I'm proud of them because I can admit that they're way better than me now, So
yeah,
I give them props and I'm proud of them and can't wait to see what more is coming for them, along with, everything I'm going to do in my power to help them, as somebody who's already got experience and learned the good and the bad of the business and the game, So y'all stay tuned, Kios and Zayo.
Hey.
Zay official.
Now I'm curious. Now, we're going to have to bring them by, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Got to bring them by Elm Street. I would love that, man.
And
that'd be dope.
Let the world get to know them.
They're going to, man. And this will be a great platform, with everything you're doing, for the city and for the whole game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I give you props as well, So I would be proud and honored to bring them on here and let them showcase, themselves as humans and as artists, you know what I'm saying? They're good people too, man.
That's dope, man.
Already.
And so are you working on any projects right now or got some new stuff cooking?
I always got something cooking, man. Like my last album, as a matter of fact, was probably like a couple of years ago or so. It's called Elevate. You know, y'all could go check it out. Spotify, iTunes, all that is everywhere. But yeah, like it's just I can't stop no matter what. You know, it's just like a twitch in my body. You know, like okay, it's time for new music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely got more coming. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely want to hear it, man. As soon as you get something right,
I got you, man.
Give me. I want the exclusives.
Exclusives. I got you, man. Yes, sir.
You might have any local features on there, or
yeah, more likely I will. I don't have nothing like set in stone yet, but you know, I got love for my city and the whole metroplex, and I definitely plan on, you know, putting my people on. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, because you know, lately's there's also been this switch in the music, as far as you know how different people are trying, I guess, different genres. You know, I don't know if you want to still, you know, consider. Yeah, I mean, it's still hip hop at the end of the day, but you know, it's something new that's, I guess, that's coming up as far as, you know, mixing Spanish and hip hop together. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it hasn't been done before, but more with the kind of the Mexican sound to it on top of the hip hop beats. You know,
like what? What do you mean?
Kind of like you know, there's been a couple artists out there that sampled some cumbias.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, still hip hop beats behind it.
Yeah.
But sample a corrido or a cumbia.
Yeah.
You know, from back in the day.
And I've done a couple of those, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a feature with a good friend of mine, Ray Reyna, you know what I'm saying, from the Metroplex as well, man. We got a song called Suelta no, it's the one we did is I went blank. But I also got a song with my boy Erico, man, it's called Sueltala. And Dallas remix DJs, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, those are online too. Y'all make sure y'all look them up. So yeah, I'm always man, I like to draw outside the line, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of that, man.
So you ever dropped a Spanish song before?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh no shit.
I got Es Como Es, Bandidos, Suéltala. I got quite a few, as a matter of fact, man.
Okay, so there's nothing new. It's too cold.
Nah, I get down on the Spanish, man. Heck yeah.
Okay, that's dope, man. I'm gonna have to go back to your old archives and check some out.
Check it out, man.
Yeah.
Es Como Es was actually a pretty popular song back in the days. And my Kano N era, you know what I'm saying? Shout out 89.3 FM. They always played a lot of my music. They're the ones that broke Too Cold, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So got to give them their flowers. But Es Como Es was probably like one of my most popular Spanish songs that I put out, man.
So, I mean, since you've been in the game, you know, for a long time, you've seen the evolution. Definitely. Do you think it's definitely easier now than it was back in the day?
I mean, I would say yeah, it's easier now. But for an old fart like myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to the old ways, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking to my people the other day about, you know, like you know, I was more established artist, you know, during the CD era and all that, you know, and I'm used to like street grind, you know what I'm saying? Get out there, you know, slang CDs, you know, like dope, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like everything's, you know, virtual and everything's digital. So, which is, I know it's easier, you know, but it's a whole new world. Yeah. That me as an old school person who's used to, you know, doing it the old fashioned way has to get a grip on and learn. And which I'm getting it, you know. Like I said, my music is on all that, you know, digital distribution stuff. But, all the platforms. You know, I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my sons to you know, perfect that or you know, learn that, you know, because it's more their era, you know what I'm saying? But of course, you always got to keep up. You always got to evolve. Things are always going to change after this digital world. I don't know what's going to be next, but if I plan on still doing what I love, which is music, you know, I'm going to have to keep up, man. Yeah. Because,
you know, times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed, man. Big difference from when I started. Man.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, they used to be, you know, you would pull up anywhere in the city and there was somebody on the hustle. Yeah. You know, the gas station.
Yeah, that was us.
Pop trunk.
That was us.
You know, selling the CDs.
Car shows.
You know, we didn't have social media.
We did.
You know, this is before, you know, what was it called? MySpace.
Yeah, you better go print some paper flyers, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no digital flyers, you know. And you better go pass them out at clubs and concerts. And
hand to hand.
Yeah, hand to hand combat, man.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, you know, back then, you know, if you came across somebody and they liked your music, you know, you got to meet that artist at that time, you know what I mean? Because they were out there trying to get that exposure. Yeah. You know, but now it's like, shit, everybody has their 15 minutes of fame, 15 seconds or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a whole different world, man. And, you know, as an old school, you know, like it's you got to adjust and evolve and learn if you want to keep up, you know, with the youngsters. You know?
Yeah.
And me, you know, I love music so much that, you know, I'm gonna learn. You ain't gonna leave me behind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't care how old I am, man.
So what's your survival pack in the studio, man?
What do you mean?
As far as, you know, you're fixing to get into a studio session, what's your must have? You know, you gotta have it to get that vibe going.
You know, of course, I put something in the air. You know, gotta you know, bring myself down a little bit back to reality, man. So yeah, I put something in the air, pour a little drink, you know, but mainly it's just getting into, you know, myself, getting into my mind, you know, and you know, just feel what you're doing, you know, feel what you're spitting or what you're creating. It's all about feeling, man. And sometimes, you know, putting a little something in the air or something will bring you to that state, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, as an artist, you know, especially out here in Dallas, do you think that it's always been this almost like we don't get the props, either the props or what how can I put it? Or get the love from the city like it should be.
Right.
You know, like I see, you know, I don't hate, you know, I love hip hop, I love rap, you know. So, but it almost seems like when certain individuals hit the city, you know, people show more love to the outsiders than to the people here from the city.
It's always been that way, you know, and you know, it's like I guess you just gotta, when you're, you know, doing it in your own city, you gotta like, people are like, okay, we see you all the time, you're here all the time, you know, like, but when you come from somewhere else, it's like, okay, something new, something different. So just like they had to come over here, you know, to get that love, we have to go over there to get the same love, you know. And then once you go out there and get the love, then your city's gonna be like, oh yeah. You know, that's our guy right there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all good. I mean, I don't trip on that, man. It's just, to me, it's just work.
Yeah.
Just put in work, man. Don't worry about the politics or what it took, you know. Just put your passion into it. Do what you love, and you know, if it's genuine, then people gonna feel it, and people gonna show you love, man.
Yeah. Hey, some wise words right there from my OG.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, if you want to just plug it in where the people can find you at, and before we we go, you know, we're gonna be playing one of your music videos at the end of the interview.
Yes, sir.
If you want to introduce that, what was the name of the video?
The video, it's not a new video, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it's one of my favorites with a good friend of mine, Grim. Dope House Records, you know what I'm saying? We did a song called Get That a while back, and we shot a video to it. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, you know, hit the like button on it, you know, show some love.
Y'all stay to the end so y'all can check out the video, and shout out to my boy Grim, you know what I'm saying?
Grim, what up, my G?
Yeah, so yeah, man, you got some shout outs, man?
Yeah, you know, shout out, of course, you know, to my sons, you know, Kios and Zayo. Shout out to the whole Metroplex. Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for having me today. And most importantly, y'all please Google me, 2 Cold Syndicate, you know what I'm saying? KOLD Syndicate. You don't know how to spell syndicate? You got a problem. Google that shit, man. Holla at your boy. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. Nah, I'm bullshit.
Well, let them know where they can find you on social media, Facebook or Instagram.
Mainly Instagram right now is what I've been pushing lately. So it's Instagram.com/UDOG_2 IIKOLD. But you can follow me on our social medias. Just Google the name 2 Cold Syndicate, man. I'm there.
Yeah.
It's old cat right here is still in there hanging on.
Yeah. Triple D, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My boy been doing it for a minute, man, and it's my way to give you respect, give you flowers. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You know, because like I say, you're a vet in the game. You know, you've been out here grinding for a minute, so.
And still going strong, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Till my last breath, man.
So hey, yeah, man. So make sure you check out my man's, and he got his music in all social platforms.
Yes, sir.
Wherever you get your music from, pretty sure his is right there, man. My boy got an extensive catalog, man. He's been out here doing it for a minute, man.
Like 13 albums. And counting.
There you go, man. And then like he said, his sons are the future, carrying the legacy. So y'all make sure y'all look out for them too. And they'll be stopping by here pretty soon, and
believe that.
See what them boys are, what they talking about, and get to know them too, man. So yeah, man, I appreciate you too, Cole, for coming through, showing me love, man. Again, bro. And salute to you and all your business ventures you got going on. Whether you dropping an album or you out there scratching it up out in them turntables, man. Hell yeah, gotta keep doing it for the culture, for the hip hop, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So like I say, man, keep your ears to the streets, and I'll catch you on the block. It's your boy Money Elms. We out. Peace. Yo.
I'm grateful for everything that I got. It may seem like it ain't much, but to me it's a lot. I'm so grateful for all the lessons I learned, all the ups and the downs and the twists and the turns. I'm grateful. After all I've been through, I'm counting blessings by the seconds. If you knew, you would too. I'm so grateful that I'm still here to this day. Yeah, nobody bring me down. You see the smile on my face. I'm grateful just for waking me up, feeling good in the mug. I can't thank you enough. I'm so grateful for every breath that I take, cause every breath that I take is my chance to elate. I'm grateful, another chance to be great, a chance for bigger and better things after all my mistakes. I'm so grateful after all of the pain, all the rains, all the same, all the dirt on my name. I'm grateful, I can't believe I'm still here. That's how I know that you're not done with me. The message is clear. I'm so grateful. So many times I've been blessed. I dodged the bullets literally without a bulletproof vest. I'm grateful, not taking nothing for granted. After all the shit I've been through, I can't believe I'm still standing. I'm so grateful, counting blessings for real. You would think I hit the lottery by the way that I feel. I'm grateful for everything that I got. It may seem like it ain't much, but to me it's a lot. I'm so grateful for all the lessons I learned, all the ups and the downs and the twists and the turns. I'm grateful. After all I've been through, I'm counting blessings by the seconds. If you knew, you would too. I'm so grateful that I'm still here to this day. Can't nobody bring me down. You see the smile on my face. I'm grateful that you chose me, told me loud and clearly that you had a mission for me. I'm so grateful. You said don't worry about the haters or the drama, you just focus on me. I'm grateful, so I put my enemies behind me and I started concentrating. I'm so grateful, I focused all my energy on you and now I stay appreciating. I'm grateful, we all been through hell and back, but some didn't make it, man, I miss my homies. I'm so grateful, I'm just thankful to have made it, to be here with friends and family. I'm grateful for all of you still riding with me, loyal through this crazy journey. I'm so grateful. Best believe we gonna celebrate and toast with everybody. Put your cups up, let's go. I'm grateful for everything that I got. It may seem like it ain't much, but to me it's a lot. I'm so grateful for all the lessons I learned, all the ups and the downs and the twists and the turns. I'm grateful. After all I've been through, I'm counting blessings by the seconds. If you knew, you would too. I'm so grateful that I'm still here to this day. Can't nobody bring me down. You see the smile on my face. I'm grateful.
Welcome to Elm Street, merch available now on SourKidsMerch.com.